Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Now We Rise. Thank you for being here and taking time out of your schedule to be with me. I really do appreciate it. If anything resonates with you, please sure to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Alicia. If it's the first time you're here, welcome, welcome, welcome to Now We Rise. We appreciate you. Empress. You're sitting in the energy of your Empress right now. You're feeling good. Your intuition is popping. You know, you're feeling good within yourself. You're embarking on new things. You have, even if you're not, you're now having a level of hope, a level of being very much optimistic as to what is in the future of my life, in waiting for you. You're feeling good. You're feeling as if, it is time for you to change that frequency dial and to start to feel good within yourself, just concretizing that energy of gratitude and appreciation for all that you have gone through and all you're still going through, and giving thanks to the Most High Divine for all that you're going to be experiencing, because you now have decided that you're going to keep positive and you're going to be looking at the future, however uncertain it is, in a very positive way. That is how you decide that you're going to vibrate on that frequency of a positive energy. We have sacrifice in reverse. Sacrifice coming in reverse, meaning that the time for you to make sacrifices, might be for others, might be, putting yourself on the back shelf. You're now putting yourself forward and embracing, your life as it is right now. It might not be perfect. It might not be what is it that you might have wanted to be just yet, but nonetheless, you're now cultivating that gratitude energy in the now, because who knows, you never know what the future holds. No, most of you can attest that a lot of people has passed on, and people that you might have cared for and loved, and you're still here, and you being here is more reason, or more reason, more assurity that there is a particular thing that you need to experience that you have not yet come into, and that's why you're still here. That's why you're still striving. That's why your head is still above water. That's why you're still your avatar is still above ground. So we want to embrace that childlike design is here. So we're going to be looking at these 3 cards today in its entirety. We're going to be diving deep. The Empress is here, and the Empress came out yesterday in the reading as well. And what I'm getting from the card, the Empress card, for some of you, that it's time that we stop. I should put myself in this as well, that we stop demonizing ourselves, that we stop pushing ourselves in a corner, that we start to embrace who we really are, finding out, know who we are, embrace who we are, be proud in who we are. Listen, people is just people. No matter how much you see me come here on this YouTube channel, no matter how much you see other people come on their channel, people are just people, and all we do is peopling. New word for the Now We Rise dictionary. All we do is peopling. So don't be caught up in the facade and in what you might think that person's life might be. This person eat, this person sleep, this person use the toilet, this person go about their place. but might be the different thing that might separate us from each other is that might be this person is moving into the energy of their empress vibration and frequency. And this is what I'm fixing my crystals, and this is what you know you are called to do, to sit in your seat, to be the empress. Yeah, back home the rastas call us the rasta girls empress or queen. I prefer empress. Empress, now you're sitting in the seat of your empress. Listen, there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom here, and she has a plant in her hand. I don't know, this plant looks like a bit of a sage or something of the sort, and she's very much knowledgeable. Her crown chakra is enlightened. You have gone through so many experiences in life where now you can use that same experience to catapult you into different areas, even into areas that will allow you to use this experience and to transform it into currency. You have a book to write, you have a story to tell, you have a YouTube channel to create, you have products to create and to make available to others who need it. You're very much crafty. You're very, you know, you have gone through life where in which you had was to be so resourceful that you have tapped into a resource, an area of your life where you're now able to do things in a very creative way. You know, it's only you alone can create that book. It's only you alone can write it. It's only you alone can create this sort of a material that we're gonna be needing, that we're gonna be needing out here, so as for us to utilize your creativity, you know. And you're now tapping into this because the empress is very creative. The empress is very connected into who is it she is, and this is relative, as I always like to say, whether you're a male or female, because we do have it's all about polarity and duality. We have both feminine and feminine and masculine energies in each of our avatar individually. Now let's look at sacrifice. Sacrifice is in the reverse. Listen, some of you have some of you have gone through hell and high water. Some of you had was to make a lot of sacrifices. Some of you are single parent, might be a father, single father, or a single mother, not able to make ends meet at one point or still going through this situation, and you had was to put yourself on the back burner. You might want to buy yourself a nice blouse or a nice frock, as we call it, or you know, you had was to put that behind because you have the child or the children to take care of. So you had was to make a lot of sacrifices. Some of you are, you know, you have gone through experiences where you were homeless, where you were sleeping on the floor, where you're sleeping in the car. I too can attest to this, because at one point I too was homeless and I was sleeping in my vehicle. I was sleeping in my vehicle and I was working as a nurse. Go figure it out. I was in my vehicle and I was working as a nurse. I was actually taking care, I was doing elderly care at that time. And nobody knew that I was living in my car. And I would go to the supermarket, because they open pretty early, and wash up before time for me to go to work. So you have gone through a lot, and you too have gone through might be the same experience, or even worse. Some of you have gone through a lot of sacrifices too, as it relates to people had put you up or wanted to be, you know, I put you up as sacrifice, wanted to unalive you because of what? You don't know. You don't know because, you know, you're a caring, loving person who wants to see everybody in a good place, you know, and you just automatically have these persons who totally despise you and hate you, because now you might find yourself in a position where in which you're no longer financially stable. You hit upon hard time, because it can happen to anybody, it can happen to anyone. Yeah, I have found myself in a position where in which when the COVID came in, and I decided that I wasn't gonna be working, because you see, I had, it was mandatory that we took the shot, and I decided that I wasn't gonna go that route. I had was to reinvent my whole career and go private. And that sometimes, confession is good for the soul. Sometimes these people, when I'm doing private work too, sometimes I tell them that I took the shot. Yeah, so as to be able to work, and I find myself maxing out my credit cards, and stuff like that. And you know it was terrible. It was terrible. So nobody is immune. Nobody is indispensable. Nobody is safe from being marginalized in this society that we are living in. And a lot of people who are living outside of the system tend to demonize it and stuff like that. But what they don't know, they don't give us credit for those who are still here, who are fighting the fight. Because you see, some of us as an army has to go in the front line, while some of you, some of us stay at the back. So you have some of us who remain and stay at the front line to fight the good fight. And you have been fighting the good fight with a lot of sacrifices. You want to, sometimes you don't have enough food, you don't have enough, you can't pay your bills. You dread getting your meals, because it's a next light bill, is a next water bill, is a next something coming in. You pray to the Most High that you don't get ill, because you don't have health care. I don't know why. I don't know why this reading is like this today. I don't know why. But this is for somebody. It might not be for everyone, but this is for somebody. Child design is here also. And with the card child design, for some of you, just by reflecting on your childhood experience, it was very challenging as well. And although it was very challenging, some of you wish that you could relive the past as it relates to not having so much responsibility right now, because life is really lifing right now. But you now have decided, being in your Empress energy, that you are going to change. You're just going to flip the script. No matter what is being shown to you in your physical eyes, you're going to see it in a positive light. You're going to take a different perspective. If them come and cut off your electricity, your light, you take that opportunity to eat a candlelight dinner. Make it very Afromantic. You understand me? So you're now alchemizing. You're now taking that energy of alchemizing these energies, as it relates to you now sitting in the energy of your Empress. Because now you're embracing that vibration that, listen, life is just life. People is just people. People are really going through things no matter where they are, no matter how good. You can have a good day, you can, and you can have a not so good day. But this reading is very, very strange. This reading is very, very strange today. I don't know why it's like this, but I know this reading is for someone. But I just want to encourage you to stand firm in liberty, wherein the Most High Divine Mother and Father had made you free. Free your mind. and be willing to express yourself organically and authentically. Allow people, places, and things to fall off wherever it may, and turn back not to this salty energy, but move forward in strength. Regardless of the fact that you're seeing that your refrigerator is empty, move forward in strength. Imagine it being filled with all the goodies that you want, all the things that you want. Ecstasy is here. So using your spiritual eyes to see what it is that you want to see in the physical. Yeah? Mother birth. And this is the energy of birth in a new you. Birthing a new you from the sacrifices that you have gone through. Seeing things using your spiritual eyes when you're sitting now in your Empress energy, and birthing the new you as it comes in to clarify the reverse of sacrifice. So there is no more sacrificing of self. There's no more sacrificing of putting yourself last. Yeah, with the childhood design, you know, I'm also getting that, the first thing I got with the childhood design card is that some of you might be, regardless of the fact that your child was so challenging and difficult, some of you are still saying that, it was even better than the experiences that you're having right now. Yeah. So the childhood design, what I'm getting with this also is that you're now called to tap back into that kind of a childlike kind of a energy, that child kind of energy where in which a child, if you look at a child don't sit and worry about things, No, the only thing they might worry about if they did something wrong and they know they're gonna get a whooping. Yeah, but you're asked to look at things more in a more childlike energy, where in which you do not take things so hard on yourself that it's gonna start to affect your health. Admire the small things in life. Go for a walk, sit under a tree as this child is doing, hug a tree, talk to the birds, talk to the animals. Start to look at things that is very much natural to our existence, and pay those things more attention, because a child can take up a piece of rock and enjoy that piece of rock immensely, while us as adults will kick this piece of rock out of our way and pay it no mind. So take time to embrace everything that is natural and organic around you, because at the end of the day, these are the only things that are really true and lasting. Friends will leave you, lovers will leave you, family will leave you, or you have to leave them, but the only thing that remains the same is the Most High Divine, that constantly embrace you and your spiritual team and your ancestors and angels who continue to guide you, and nature in itself. Alchemy is here. I mentioned alchemy. So you're now alchemizing all the negative energies, the frequencies and the vibration, all the experiences that you have gone through. You're now alchemizing them, and she's brewing up something. She's creating something positive out of something very negative, and she's gonna use it. Some of you can use your life experience, as I said initially, to start earning an additional income. Some of you have gone through so many things that you can start counseling people. Yes, just to be a listen. People are paying people just to listen to them. Some of you, have gone through so many spiritual attacks and have come through them, that you are now able to guide people as to how to overcome these spiritual attacks. Yeah, these spell works and these witchcraft and all these negative things that people try to throw to onto you. So you're equipped and you're going to use all those negative energy and you're going to mix them up and put little dash of that and little dash of that, and you're going to come out, very much in a energy where it's uplifting and very high. What the energies in this time and dispensation wants us to do is to worry, it's very fear mongering, and fear is just false evidence appearing real. That's why I'm saying try not to look, even if you see with your physical eyes, because to me this world is not real. This world, yes, I'm weird. This world is not real. It is false. It is false. It is so false. Yeah, that's why I'm saying people are just peopling. Yeah, people are just peopling. The ego is just egoing. Yeah, so you just have to know this and just move along. A scripture in the Bible, because this, I believe the Bible is just allegory. It's just take it with a grain of salt. Some things in it very good, and some things in it very bad. So the scripture that I was thinking of, I lost it just now, but it will come to me. But listen, it's time for you. This is not supposed to be in here. This is a laid back reading today. Yeah, you are the salt of the earth. If you are the salt of the earth, that means that you have flavor. Yeah, you have flavor. If you eat meat and you don't put any salt on it, any seasoning on it, how does that taste? Flavorless. It has no flavor. It not have no taste. Have no oomph. It not have nothing. It not have no taste. It not have no flavor. It not have no soul. And you are the salt of the earth. You are the one with the soul. And because you are one with the soul, you have been tested and tried and have made a lot of sacrifice and have been put up as sacrifices. You have gone through a lot of struggle. Some of these things that come upon you, you wonder when, where, how, and why. Because you see, you got a soul. You're chosen. You're peculiar. You're the salt of the earth. You give this place flavor. The light just flash. So let us just get a couple of cards. Yeah, just okay. The first card we have is the King of Cups. The King of Cups. And just looking at this image, he is sitting on a it's a very emotional card, very sitting, very secure in himself on his seat. His throne is actually in water. So that's why I'm saying it's very emotional. So some of you have gone through some very emotional experiences, as the card is showing here right now, but you're sitting in your energy of your Empress energy, whether you're male or female watching this right now, and you're called to never give up. You're called to never give up. You're called to never give in. Yeah? Confusion. 7 of Cups. You're moving out of the energy of being confused because you were in a state of confusion. You're moving this is the 7 of Cups. So a time of very much being very much indecisive. 8 of Swords. A time of loosing yourself from being all tied up, blindfolded and confused. And you're moving away from these energies. And she's actually standing in a puddle of water. So you have the 8 of Swords tied up, blindfolded. The 7 of Cups, which represents water, but confusion might be a level of all, all up in your head as to the way forward. It's like your life has been a whirlwind. You have gone through relationship issue. You have gone through death. You have gone to which spiritual warfare. You have gone to where in which your money was totally, you know, stagnated, a level of chaotic energy as well. So there's a lot of confusion, discombobulation, and all these things in your head. The King of Cups here as well sitting. And let us clarify these three cards here. And with the overall reading, as you know, moving in to a level of too many cards here, to a level of alchemizing all of these energies. Okay, too many cards, but I'm going to take them. I got three cards. So we have the Knight of Cups here, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Emperor. So you see what I'm saying? The Emperor is here and the Empress is here, and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you have the Knight of Cups. This is a very suave energy, very, those persons who know the right thing to say and the right moves to make. He's coming in with roses and stuff like that. He's in the reverse. For some of you was to let go of somebody like this, energy like that. But you're now sitting, you're very much balanced in your Emperor energy. And this is what you're moving forward to. Just for you to know that, continue to alchemize whatever negative energy that you might be surrounded with, continue to alchemize them. If something goes awry, it's something that happens in your life experience that is very negative. You're called not to sit in it too long. Yes, cry about it, ponder about it, curse if you have to curse about it, but don't stay in that energy for too long. You're now called to alchemize so that you can sit back in your seat of being the Emperor and Empress, of knowing who you are, where you're going, or to be able to tap into that energy of knowing who you are and where you're going, in reaping abundance, very, very much intuitive, very much creative as an Emperor and an Empress. They're both here, the Emperor and Empress. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. I'm getting with the Ten of Swords upright as it relates to this reading. The Ten of Swords is like, it comes to clarify the Eight of Swords. So you're moving from the Eight of Swords to the Ten of Swords. And with the Ten of Swords, I'm getting an energy of just moving away from negativity. Let's clarify it a little bit more. Or the need to move away from negative energies. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Chariot. You see what I'm saying? It's a level of moving away from. And it came in the reverse. So some of you are kind of stuck in a certain situation where you're called to unstuck yourself. Yeah? And to move in a way in which you might not see the way with the Eight of Swords because you're blinded, but you're called to take the chance. You're called to take a leap of faith, in moving forward. So as for you to tap into your energy of the Emperor and the Empress. And maybe you're moving away also from this Knight of Cups in reverse. It comes to clarify the King of Cups. And the King of Cups to me is is a king, but to me in this reading is a very not so sure sort of an energy. Let's get some more clarification as it relates to this King of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, man, look at this. Eight of Cups. You're moving to a bigger, brighter light. You're leaving this light here with the Eight of Cups, moving to something big. And it comes to clarify the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So it's going to be a very emotional but necessary move. And if you look at the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords, It's as if they're moving away, right? But your Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, but the Ten of Swords came in the reverse, which I was picking up. You need for it to be like this. You need to be moving away. And that's why the Chariot came to clarify the ten of swords to confirm what is it that I was picking up. So it's a level of moving away from, and this kind of correlates with the reading that we had yesterday as well. It's a time we're in right now that we have to secure our happiness. It's a frequency warfare that we're in right now. And that's why it is very imperative for them to infiltrate us with negativity. Because you see, your frequency is currency. And this currency is encapsulated in cosmic, energetic capabilities that will actually move mountains. So they harvest your energy by pushing fear and allowing fear to encapsulate you. So what I'm getting with this reading for some of you, yes, you have gone through a lot of things, you have gone through a lot of experience, it's time to take stock. Yes, do some sort of reflection on it, but don't look at it so much so in a negative way. Look at your past in a way where in which now you can find a seed of positivity, a seed that you can water, and it can be germinated, and it can by extension grow into something that is very firm and solid and bear fruits that will give you abundance, and by extension be very much beneficial to others who are outside of you as well. Because life is life for everyone, and people are just peopling, so don't think that somebody else is better than you. Don't believe that somebody is doing better than you. You are where you ought to be at this moment, because everybody was at a juncture of indecision as it relates to the Seven of Cups. So it's for you to analyze all the Seven Cups and to see which one of these cups it is good for you to eliminate. Sometimes you have to eliminate every single one of them and start with a fresh new cup to sit in an energy of your King of Cups, where maybe you're not too sure, but at least you're not too discombobulated and confused with all the Seven Cups. You have a focus now that you can very much zoom in on and make some projection as to how is it that you're going to move forward. You see, because you have not only the Empress here, which was the first card, you have the Emperor here, and the Emperor and the Empress know, very much decisive, know where to go, how to, when to go, what to do, how to do it, very much strategic, know how to plan. And this is the energy that you're moving into with the Chariot coming in to clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse. You're asked to move away from this, even if you're sitting in the energy of the Eight of Swords where you're blinded and you're feeling like that all odds is against you, and like people surrounding, some hypocrites and some bad mind people, and some people who continuously try to work negative thing upon you. Listen to me. And next thing I want to say to you all, I know this is a very deep message today, but I want to say to you, you see, when you exude an energy and a frequency that is high, no weapon, no eight swords, no swords, nothing can touch you. Nothing, because you're too high. The negative energies are very base and low, so you have to make sure to vibrate on a very high frequency. Even when you don't feel it, do something. What did I say? If the light cut off in your house, light a candle, sing a sankey, and and eat your dinner as if you're at a candlelight dinner, yeah, and enjoy it. Enjoy it. Yeah, if you don't know how certain things gonna evolve, or how you know what, we, especially we as melanated carbonated beings, we tend to love to plan, and project, and to sort out things, and to know how things gonna work. What we have to do sometimes is to just let go and let the Most High Divine Mother and Father. If something gonna worry you, is because you don't have control of it, so you need to just let it go. I love you. I'm just I'm a very soft person, but I can get very hard. And sometimes my hardness is not necessarily that I don't love you, it's just that I want the best for you. This channel is named Now We Rise Ubuntu, which means I am because we are. I am because we are. I am nothing without you, and vice versa. We rise together. We pull each other up. We fix each other crown. So when I'm talking a bit loud and sound a bit harsh, it's coming from a place of love. So go ahead during your day, know that regardless of the situation that you find yourself in right now, you are an overcomer, you are a riser. And sometimes the lowest that you might be on the ground signifies that the only way for you to go now is up. The only thing for you to do now is to rise. That's the only way. You can't get any lower. How much lower you're gonna just evaporate down into the ground. Whatever. So the only way for you to go is up. Yeah. So alchemize these negative energies, man. Use them up. Say, say this woman told a lie on me. And I'm just going to smile about it, and feel good to know that these people found it necessary to talk about me, because I must be special. I must be an empress. I must be an emperor for them to be bitching about me like that. Did I just say that word? Anyways, guys, I'm out before I get myself in trouble. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I love you. And until next time, walk good and tell them other one howdy. Bye.